What's up guys, Shady43 here, welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys like the video and of course subscribe for more content. I also do have a Facebook and an Instagram, make sure you guys check those out as well. Now today, we're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege 2. Now, obviously, everyone stop getting butthurt. I just feel the hate coming this way. Oh, well, there's not gonna be another Rainbow Six Siege 2. They just finished year 1, and they're gonna continue on this game. Before I hear all that, guys, this isn't gonna come out next year or even the year after that. I think Rainbow Six Siege definitely has 2 to even 3 years of life in the game, and obviously Tom Clancy doesn't release games every year. Good example, Splinter Cell, the last Splinter Cell game, came out, I believe it was 2012, and it's 2016, and we haven't heard anything on it. So, obviously, they don't release games every year, especially the same game that they made from the last year. So, keep that in mind as well. But we're going to talk about if they were to make a Rainbow Six Siege 2, some of the thoughts I would have on it, and it's almost like a laundry list of things that every sequel in really any game should really have. So let's get started here, and first off, we have better graphics. Now, the graphics in this game aren't terrible. They're not the worst thing I've ever seen, but they could use an update, especially compared to games nowadays to like Battlefield 1. The graphics on that game is just so fantastic. Now, compared to this game isn't very anything special at all, and definitely need an upgrade here and there. It has some weird jagged angles, things like that. Weird animations with the characters as well, like their heads start like bobbling like a bobblehead sometimes. It's just weird, and they need a little bit of fixing here and there. But with any sequel in general, they definitely do need a graphical upgrade. Now the second thing is close quarter combat control. Now that was a lot of C's, but in this game I feel as though the close quarter combat controls, wow, I need a shortened word for that, but I feel like the controls are actually very wonky and clumsy and clunky. Compared to games like Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty, Battlefield, it's not really that good, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously it's not a Twitch shooter, it's not meant to, run and gun, run in the middle of the fight and just start shooting everybody, obviously. But there are some situations where I unload a clip and completely miss everything because the controls are kind of clunky. So, definitely an upgrade for that would be nice. Is it a necessity? Not necessarily, but it would be nice to see better, more smooth controls at close quarters. Next up, we also have bug fixes. Now, obviously, this game has done a good job since the beginning of this game's release. There has been a lot of bugs, and they definitely did a good job of addressing these bugs and fixing most of them. There's still a lot of bugs left to be fixed, but they did do a good job of fixing them, because when this game first released, it was kind of filled with bugs and some exploits that they did change eventually, but a better release or launch for Rainbow Six Siege 2 would be a lot better for this game. I know a lot of people were complaining when it first came out how annoying it was to all these bugs and things when the game came out, and smoother launch would definitely boost the game's popularity and make it seem a little more better because it doesn't have as many bugs. But another thing is, now this is a thing that's completely optional. I doubt they'll even include this if they ever make a sequel, but some fan homage, to the older Rainbow Six titles. What I mean by this is some of the older characters in this game. Like, for example, Ding Chavez. If you guys ever play the original Rainbow Six, or even the newer ones on the Xbox 360 or Xbox Original, there is a character named Ding Chavez, and basically he was the main character that you would use. He was American, and you would pretty much use him for most, like, I want to say like 90% of the older Rainbow Six titles. I think excluding like Vegas and stuff, but on like the Xbox Original, the PC, you would use this guy, or this guy would be in that game, like, seriously, every single game. Now, obviously, I think the dates wouldn't match up, but come on, do it for the fan service, you know, because I've been playing this game, or this series, longer than this game has came out, and I know a little bit about the older games, so come on, do some fan service and bring back some of the older characters. It would just be cool to see them rendered finally in, like, actual 3D, because keep in mind, the older Rainbow Six games were very, very polygon and very retro, that PlayStation 1 era feel with its three-dimensional design. So a nice graphical update would be very nice. To see these new characters come back would just be awesome, and a great fan service to those who've been playing the series for a while. So, you know, obviously that's an optional thing. Not many people probably would even care, but it's something cool that I would like to see in a sequel. And yeah, obviously more operators. That kind of goes with what I was saying. A lot more operators. Maybe more diverse operators. Different countries, of course, instead of some of the ones that you see in this game. Maybe returning operators, that would be cool, like the return of Thermite, the return of Fuse, you know, things like that. Just, you know, keep the game similar, but not to the point where it's a copy and paste, you know. Definitely some differences within the two games. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment what you think. Some of the things you would like to see if they were to make a Rainbow Six Siege 2. Don't forget to like the video and, of course, subscribe for more content. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.